The killer bees. The killer bees, also known as Africanized honeybees, Apis mellifera scutellata, are a hybrid subspecies of honeybee. They earned the nickname killer bees due to their aggressive behavior and tendency to attack perceived threats in large swarms. The killer bees originated in Africa, primarily in regions of southern Africa, including South Africa, Zambia, Angola, and Tanzania. They are a result of interbreeding between African honeybee subspecies and European honeybees, which were introduced to Brazil in the 1950s. The killer bees were accidentally introduced to the Americas in 1957 when a Brazilian scientist attempted to create a more productive honeybee by crossing European honeybees with African honeybees. Some of these hybrid bees escaped and began to spread throughout South and Central America. One of the defining characteristics of killer bees is their heightened aggression compared to other honeybee subspecies. They are known to respond aggressively to disturbances or perceived threats to their colonies and can chase intruders for long distances. The killer bees are more likely to swarm and attack in large groups than other honeybees. When they perceive a threat, they may chase the intruder for up to a quarter of a mile or more. The killer bee venom is no more potent than that of other honeybees, but due to their aggressiveness and tendency to attack in large numbers, they can deliver more stings in a shorter amount of time, which can be dangerous, especially to individuals who are allergic to bee stings. The killer bees have gradually spread northward, reaching the southern United States, including states such as Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California. They have also been found in parts of the Caribbean. The presence of killer bees has had ecological and economic impacts. They can outcompete native bee species, and their aggressive behavior has led to concerns for human safety, especially for people who work outdoors or live in areas where killer bees are present. The killer bees are the result of a natural hybridization process between the African honeybee, Apis mellifera scutellata, and various European honeybee subspecies, Apis mellifera. This hybridization has resulted in bees that exhibit characteristics of both African and European honeybees. The killer bee colonies share some distinct traits with their African honeybee ancestors, including a tendency to establish nests in smaller cavities and a higher rate of swarming. They are also known for being efficient foragers. The northward spread of killer bees in North America has been relatively slow due to colder climates. However, they have adapted to these cooler conditions to some extent, which has allowed them to continue expanding their range. The killer bees tend to react more defensively to disturbances near their nests compared to European honeybees. Factors such as loud noises, vibrations, and even dark clothing can trigger aggressive responses. The killer bees have been responsible for a number of sting incidents in regions where they are present. While their venom is not more toxic than that of other bees, the sheer number of stings delivered during an attack can pose serious health risks, particularly to individuals with bee sting allergies. The people living in areas where killer bees are present are often advised to take precautions, such as sealing off potential nesting sites and avoiding loud noises or sudden movements around bee colonies. If a person encounters a swarm or nest of killer bees, it's recommended to seek shelter and professional bee removal services. The killer bees have had both positive and negative impacts on agriculture. While they can be efficient pollinators for certain crops, their aggressive nature has made beekeeping more challenging, as beekeepers must take extra precautions when managing killer bee colonies. The scientists and the beekeepers continue to study killer bees to better understand their behavior and develop management strategies to reduce their aggressive tendencies. This research aims to balance the ecological benefits of these bees with public safety. The efforts have been made to manage and control the spread of killer bees. Beekeepers use various techniques to minimize their aggression, and authorities in affected regions may respond to nest removal requests to protect the public. While the killer bees have gained a reputation for their aggressive behavior, it's essential to remember that they are a subspecies of honeybee, and like all bees, they play a vital role in pollination and contribute to ecosystem health. Efforts are ongoing to mitigate their negative impacts and promote coexistence with these bees in regions where they are found. It's important to note that while killer bees are more aggressive than other honeybee subspecies, they are not inherently killers. They play a crucial role in pollination, just like other bees, contributing to the pollination of plants and the production of honey. However, their aggressive behavior and tendency to attack humans and animals have earned them their notorious reputation.